Please check the word "typical" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our circulation team will respond immediately. Tender rules govern. We have new tickets available for your typical home game this coming season. See the ticket booth for more information. Don't forget about our next fan giveaway day where all attendees will receive a Timberwolves backpack. Come to the game, bring the thing, and get a Timberwolves backpack.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Knicks have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Timberwolves? This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. So the New York starting five. Towns is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Shaw in at the 2. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 3. Take a look at New York. This team has the ability to break their will, overwhelm opponents up 3-0 now, Greg, and looking to shut the door.
And there's a very good chance they hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy tonight. Unstoppable thus far in this series. All the wind is at their backs now. It would literally take a miracle to stop them.
Conley finds Edwards. The quick look, no good that time.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss. It's a really steady jump shot.
On deep, Brunson, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, you got to guard Brunson tighter than that. He's a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Conley the pass to Gobert. That shot missing. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Here's Brunson. And again, it's New York.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Conley. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. Here is Shaw. Over Edwards. Shaw, no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Oh, he missed an easy spot.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the three. See if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Conley was surveying the D. And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Brunson outside. Pass to Shaw. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Conley kicks to Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome.
Here's Randall after the made shot from Shaw. A three for DiVincenzo. Carries it from three-point range.
This is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off to catch and shoot.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. As you look at the kid leading the league in points per game, such a great player. And of course, Anthony Edwards.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Dillingham's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And a switcher also for New York. Josh Giddey's checked in for Jalen Brunson. They double-team Conley out left to the wing. And Gobert kicks to Randall. It's 3 pointers off the mark. New York leading by 7. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Giddey. New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. To the middle. Here's Shaw. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
On the wing, Giddey. Over by Conley. Here's Shaw. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 3rd assist on the night. Timberwolves trail by 14. Pass to Dillingham. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Towns, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Shaw, no good. And so Conley will bring the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 13. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Yeah, but when you shoot a percentage in the low 30s as a team, and they did that in that game, it is just not going to be your night.
Well, you check the stat sheet and you can dominate just about every other facet of the game, but it's not going to make up for anything if you shoot the ball at such a low percentage.
And so it's New York, 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack. As soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Nice read out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Dillingham. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Jones in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the kid in his last game against the Timberwolves was terrific. he finished with 70 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Shaw. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Shaw's got 17 now.
Josh Giddey just does a great job of reading the floor.
Dillingham wide open, and he fires. That three off the mark. The Knicks leading by 12. And the basket by Shaw. 19 points for the kid.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Minnesota's gone 1-2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Reed kicks to Sharch. Lets the three fly. No good on that one. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Hart. Collins trying to break free. Hart, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Dillingham, and it's denied. Brunson with it. Jones covering. Shaw. Pass to Collins. Brunson outside. New York moving the ball around. Here is Shaw. Fires the three. George grabs the board. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Dillingham with it. Now guarded by Shaw. For the three. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Timberwolves trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He's got no problems getting inside if there's that kind of room available. Dante with 2.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Shaw, and he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And the kid. Picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Sharch. And it's Edwardson for Dante DiVincenzo. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Pass to Reed. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Checked in for Reed. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Dillingham. And Mike Conley subbed in for Jones. The Knicks also changing it up. Towns, he's checked in for Hart. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Pass to Giddey. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
And here is Conley. Scoreless thus far. And here's Edwards. A three. Look at Edwards running home the three.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
They double team Conley. Edwards kicks to Gobert. To the inside. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And a phenomenal postseason journey for him, culminating here tonight with a chance to go to 16-0 in the playoffs and to win an NBA championship. Never been done before.
Yeah, wouldn't that be incredible? I mean, Kevin, the 16-1 marks of the Kobe and Shaq 2001 Laker team, and then the Warriors in 17 are the only teams to lose just once. No one has ever gone 16-0. If these guys win tonight, they'll be making history on multiple levels. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Giddey just that sixth sense to find the open man.
Here's Conley. 16 seconds left in the first half. To Gobert. Back to Edwards. Jacks up a three. That one misses. Good if it goes. You can't hit that time. And so it's New York with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fifth half-court shot. Come on. Now ready for the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the New York Knicks.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming. And the ball is certainly finding the open man.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they've been at their best when it's mattered most. And here they are in the finals, leading the series and looking very confident.
You wonder what this team was made of? They showed up in the first half, showed everybody, left it all on the court.
Yeah, they've been clinical in how they've gone with this approach. Relentless, determined. They keep this up, can they? I'm not even sure. But they got a chip on their shoulder, no question.
You can't downplay the passion they've shown on the floor. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through two quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Out of bounds, Timberwolves falls. Minnesota keeps possession. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. As you look at the kid, one of the game's best, second in the league.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. We've got Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Bridges. Then there's Shaw. And it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. Brunson surveying the D. It's good from long range. Brunson's got the first basket of the third quarter for New York.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
To the paint. Stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for New York. Bridges for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
They double-team Conley. Wants to get to Randall and does. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Randall's got 6.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
Ends it from downtown.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randall is doubled. Over in the corner, Conley. Fires for 3. Randall no good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive.
And the basket by Shaw.
Brunson with a great job of just the setup on that play.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drills it from outside. He's got 11.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here is Shaw. He's got 34. Here's Brunson. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
They double-team Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards from the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Shaw passes to Towns. Here is Shaw. Edwards defending. Towns with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Down low. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Brunson with a clean look. And again, New York with the triple.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Minnesota calls timeout. substitution now for Minnesota. Nas Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Dillingham's checked in for Edwards. And Trey Jones subbed in for Mike Conley. And then for New York, Collins checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Towns. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Bridges. Here's Dillingham. It's rebounded by New York. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Hart. Good on the bucket. Hart's got his first points of the night.
Not stopping on his way in. Hart going through the defense.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Dillingham. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
54 seconds left to play in the third. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Shaw, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
First team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Dillingham.
And that one falls for Dillingham. And New York making a change here. Warren's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he's good on the 3-ball. Warren's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Reed kicks to Jones. Back to Reed. Knicks with the rebound. Giddey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Shaw. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the New York Knicks in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Dillingham is out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Dario Saric. Then it's Nas Reed. And it's Shannon in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. A 3-pointer, no good. The Knicks shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. And finished off by Collins.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Saric, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here is Shaw. Banked in off the glass. Shaw's got 38 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Jones, the pass to Šarić. Shakes him. The Knicks pull it in. Giddey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Right wing. Here's Shaw. Hits the three-point bomb. Shaw has got 5 points in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Dillingham. Here's Shannon. Three-pointer. Dillingham, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
A three from Warren. Nailed from three-point land.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Here's Hart. And again, New York with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Reed throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And there's another one for the Knicks.
T.J. Warren trusts that shot. Trust me, fantastic at shooting with purpose off the pass.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And Giddey over to help. Here's Dillingham. No good on the triple. The Knicks have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Here's Hart. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And yes, it's good. Hart's got 10 points in just the second half. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New York.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they're going to win the title in the most emphatic way possible with a clean sweep in the finals.
And guys, once they got them down 3-0, it could taste that championship. There just was no way they were letting them off the hook. They came out with a little something extra and just made sure that we were going to see a trophy presentation here today.
For one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the kid.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Randall finds DiVincenzo. And Giddey over to help. Edwards, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer, Randall. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now Conley. And they've done it. The New York Knicks have won the NBA championship.
We would like to thank all fans for making it out to
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their own fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
the world champion. Keep it up, boy. You're a most valuable player.
Just get through the tunnel safely, huh?
Ps first, and then I'll switch out with you.
Yeah, of course.
Walk it out.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna nip you.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Bettina?
A year ago, you said one ring was nice, but it wouldn't mean as much without two.
Mm-hmm.
You now have the second, so what does it mean to you?
Two is a different animal. You know, you win one, your job is done. Everyone's goal is to win one, but to win two, back to back, I mean, that's next level. That's it shows that you're a complete winner.
What do you mean by complete?
Well, after you win your first title, you're the aggressor, like on offense. You're dictating things, but defending the title, it's literally defense. Everyone's coming for you every night. They're bringing their A game every night, and defense it's reacting, and reacting is a lot more exhausting than dictating. So to win it this way, we're not just two-time champs, we're two-way champs. Thank you, Bettina.
Right here.
Jonathan.
Will you right here, right now, guarantee a three-peat? Something your hero Michael Jordan accomplished twice? Or are you afraid of the attention that might bring?
Well, it sounds like you're a whole lot of fun at parties, Jonathan. Well, the only thing that I'm going to guarantee is that we're going to enjoy this one before we even start thinking about next season. And I feel like we've earned that right. You know, we've proved that we don't coast after a chip. Our hunger didn't go anywhere. It only got bigger, and 2 bites out of the apple is a lot better than 1. Am I right, John? Thank you very much, Jonathan.
MP right here, MP question.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.